little housekeeping over there. Came on a little bit later today because listen, it's there's not the What's New Wednesday police out there, everybody, right? We just come on when I can come on. But I'm a little bit late, but you know what? I am late because I was talking to my daughter called me, and she was just turned 37 years old, and I find it fascinating how she's so insightful and intuitive and digs deep, a deep thinker. And I just am really proud of the woman she's become. And I enjoyed listening to her talk, our conversation. So I said, you know what? I'd rather talk to her and then you guys can wait a little bit. So you're waiting a little bit. Let's just make sure I am in my Facebook group and everything is good. Here we go. I am live. And that would be in my group. Okay. So listen. Let me get into my group. Okay, make sure this is low. Okay, here I can see. Today, so anyway, I talked to her and I'm a little bit late, but that's okay because family's first. And, what she had to tell me was super important. And what I have to say is, it's just kind of news. It's what's new on Wednesday. So today I went to the High Point Market recap at a local place called The Final Touch over here in Syosset, New York. And it's beautiful showroom and it's combination with Paycar rugs. And I don't know, maybe it's called something else also. But since I don't do that part of the industry, I'm a little bit bad with names of what's what. Um, so I'm listening to this wonderful presentation and these beautiful slides from High Point. I did take a few pictures, and it's really important to here, yes. Oh, sorry. CVS Pharmacy. How many people you get that phone call? Hello, Allison. This is CVS Pharmacy calling. So today they were talking about the color trends. See the color trends. Let me get up to this so I can see what I'm doing. Right. Oh, you really can't even see it there. Very a nice brighter blue, soft lavender. You got your greens, mossy greens, very pale, and your pale corals and things like that. And what they were talking about were organic designs. A lot of the furniture, and what's old is new again in the 80s. They had this kind of amoeba shaped couches, textures with the fabrics, a lot of interest with textures, wood grain, stained blue furniture, not painted blue, but dark, like a dark navy on oak stain, bold hardware, uh, very bold hardware, intricate combination of lucite, metal, and wood hardware. Your console tables, um, more like stacks and multi-level, and I think break apart tables, backs of chairs with beautiful three-dimensional kind of textured fabrics and fake animal hairs and things like that. And a heavy poodle, she called it a heavy poodle fabric. So that was very interesting in a lot of geometric forms. The chair is very simple, very geometric. Uh, I wanna call it more of a 50s. It looked more like the Jetsons 50s, early 60s than the mid-century modern, like that Dutch modern. um it didn't have that kind of a look. It had more like those organic shapes and geometric and organic light fixtures, you know, odd shapes. So it was very interesting to see those items, and then they did show some kitchens again in that dark, 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 almost black navy blue, with soft pastel accents. Uh, and one of the other things that they did say, because everybody's having this, the delays are everywhere, okay, right? We got delays, delays, delays. Things are taking 20 weeks, 25 weeks, whatever. People are getting accustomed. They said the customers are getting used to the fact that this is what the case is. And Rob made a good point. He said that to get that console, whether it's stock, or like, one of the standard colors, or whether you want to have it customized, it's basically the same lead time at this point. So why not take the time? If you're going to wait, do something really exciting and customize the piece and let it be, made to order the way you want it when the option is available, because the lead time's still going to be the same. Maybe it'll be a little bit longer, but for a couple of weeks longer, wouldn't you rather have something really one of a kind and spectacular? So there's also that attitude with the furniture industry, and the pieces and customizing pieces. So it's really important to be up on these things in the living room, dining room, bedroom, the den, how people are living, because those, with our open concepts and with the um, emergence of designers getting to designing kitchens and bathrooms as well. We're all kind of designing together, and we work together and we intertwine. A decorator, designer, kitchen designer, bathroom designer. We are intermingling the rooms and the spaces. So the textures, the materials, some tables with porcelain tops that they're using now, or we've all had our porcelain slabs in the tile industry and for kitchens and bathrooms. But now it's beautiful custom dining room tables with combinations of the porcelain tops and wood. Different acrylic finishes. So, incorporating the materials from the kitchen, such as our porcelain stones and marbles and tiles, into furnishings, and then also the wood from the cabinetry, coordinating with the rest of the house to have a cohesive design throughout the space. So, keeping up on what's going on is really important. And what I realized was they're saying names, the limited, I think one was, uh, they rattle off the names. Vanguard, I know that one, Century 21. So they were naming the names. And I thought to myself, see how they know all those names? If I wanted to go for a semi-custom console table that has a contemporary feel, who would I even go to? I don't know. I don't know whose brand is better than the next. So I thought, that is how interior designers must feel when they talk about kitchen and bathroom design, right? I know kitchen and bathroom design like the back of my hand, right? But I don't know about how to order that sofa and even the brand of sofa. I could tell you that Play-Doh is high end, um, Signature, all these different names, like what's what. It will put it in a category of approximately where it is cost-wise and option-wise. And the furnishing industry has the same exact thing, and I thought how important it is to keep up with the lingo there because they are gonna come into your showrooms or wanna work with you, or you might be one of those designers that does dabble in all the spaces. So the communication of the feeling of the room, the style of the house, the um design aesthetic that you're putting through usually follows from room to room to room. It's a cohesive song, if you may put it that way, a cohesive sculpture, a cohesive painting. It travels and it moves and it carries throughout, not just in one little corner. Really nice to see all the different uses of materials out there. And I did get a fun. I did get a fun. I got a fun of that amoeba style sofa. These really curvy kind of feelings of things. And I think that that has to do with that organic, flowing, naturalistic. That's the word. Naturalistic, organic, uh, kind of an aesthetic that's all going together, the round circles, circle chairs. Oh, and they said swivel, lots of swivel chairs. I guess because if you're entertaining now, everybody's at home and they want to talk to somebody over there and maybe talk to somebody over there. Sofas with a side piece on them to sit and converse. Also, outdoor furniture that looks like regular furniture, looks like a couch. Like, you would be like, "Why did you put your couch outside?" But it's not, it's an outdoor couch. You can't put your indoor couch outside, but you can put your outdoor couch inside. But it was like furniture and the rugs, and again, that's from the pandemic and from people claiming the rest of their house as ways to live. So a lot of different things have come out of the pandemic because of having to reuse our homes in different ways. So it's interesting to see how one industry follows and affects the next together industry. So that's why it's important to keep up on everything and see what's going on. Because I tell you, the navy, the blue in the kitchens, but this was a really, really, really almost black blue, black and blue and red all over. So I got some. It was hosted by Benjamin Moore as well. They have their nice neutrals and grays. Okay, we can't get away from gray. I gotta get away from gray. I don't know. People love gray. Imagine in the Victorian times or before that, in like the medieval times, everything was like this color. Everything was muddy and gray and dull because it was dirty. And the off-white collection. We have our off-white collection, which is, tried and true, but people go, "I just want white. I just want white. I want white." White. The average white, standard white, you know, popular white. I just want white. Oh, and the color trend towards the soft. I think this is the color of the year. This soft mossy green. I think every color is the color of the year, okay? That's what I think. I think every color is the color of the year because I don't want my house this color. So everybody's different. And I thought it's another thing. Would they come out with these color trends? Does somebody go, "Oh no, I wonder, have you ever had a client and they're like, "Oh, I need to paint this room the color of the year." Every year I change that color to the color of the year. And then I thought also with all the furniture that comes out, don't you like always want to get new furniture all the time? I would totally want to be getting new furniture all the time. Luckily, I'm in the kitchen and bath business because you can't get kitchens and bathrooms all the time. And or if you did, you'd hate kitchens and bathrooms because there's so much work to install and everything and pick all that stuff out. But that's what I wanted to talk about today. If you haven't checked out the Kitchen and Bath Design Academy, I would love it if you would check it out because I have online trainings available 24/7, and I have a private Facebook group. I have extra trainings I do every month. Um, yeah, and I'm working on the design intensive, and I'm also going to be putting together another webinar soon. Okay, so that's what I've got for today. A little bit short and sweet is short and sweet is better than nothing, people. Right? Am I right? Listen, have a good one. Peace out. I'll see you guys next week. And yeah, peace